What's up, guys? My name is MadSwash924. Welcome back to another episode of the Banner Saga. I believe this is part 5 now of our Let's Play this far. And, we're back with the group with the horned people. Are they called the Varl? Yeah. Look at that, says Moger. In the hills, Modrej. No more than a dozen, though. We could just as easily pass by and rush up to slaughter them. Oh yeah, if I remember right, we said we were going to slaughter them. We'll deal with it ourselves. That's right. That is right. And then we were going to do this. And then I ended it. That is correct. I guess that is sufficient. Yep. Okay. I kinda want you there. Never mind. I guess here. You're fine where you are. Want you there. Just kinda want you there. Okay, so let's see here. Sundering impact. Rest. Can't believe you actually got there. Let's see, if I attack to be 1. And I can turn it into 2. Shit. That's fine. Let's bring you over here. 80%. Good dead. Okay. You dead. It's a good thing we're dealing with the dredge ourselves. I'm gonna actually have you rest. That's fine. Damn. Hit the wrong button? That's okay. I gotta like be more wary of that. That could really bite my ass later down the road. Okay. Damn, he gets hit hard. Not get it. got 10 strength left. Yeah. Get him. Good stuff. Surprised how many kills Edic has already. 3. Yep. That's fine. That'll kill him. Of course, he's targeting Edic. No. You're just gonna have to end your turn. I'm gonna get around him. I think that's fine, we don't need it. Do we? Yeah. And then I'll move you over 1 this way. That's good. Alright, he has like no strength left. And then I can use gun off to finish him off. Yeah. Nobody got hurt in that exchange, which is good. Because nobody got downed. That's great. Edic gets promoted. Sweet. That's why we dealt with it ourselves. We need the experience. Luden! You can hear Luden's hard booted trot as you set up camp for the day. Embrace yourself. Can we speak as equals? We can try. It seems clear to me you plan to kill Lord Dredge along the way. Am I right? You're not wrong. Then listen carefully. Don't assume only the Val can fight. Do you understand me? That is my banner we fly to Grofheim, the banner of Aberrang. I insist on joining in battle. Emma's getting gutted in your first encounter and ready for more. Whatever you like, Prince. And not expecting more resistance. From Wagner, maybe. And tell me, you was Kinder? That's why you're in charge now? Some sort of next of kin Val thing? Don't you take on his responsibilities? In my own way. Then stop acting like I'm a thorn in your side. When you're ready, when you're nearly 200 years, it's harder to pick a 20-year-old man. Was that right? Seriously? You better start. We'll both be kings someday. And that's the last thing I need to think about right now. Luden looks at you as though you just punched yourself in the face. He heads back to his tent before saying whatever was on his mind. Cool. On exertion, you've gotten some characters with high exertion. Don't overlook this important stat. Exertion lets you add more willpower to your actions. Want to add more than 1 star to your attack, upgrading to exertion 3. 3 exertion lets you add 3 damage to every attack or move 3 spaces further than usual, if you got the willpower for it. Remember, each stat is equally important in combat. Choose wisely. Okay, let's take a look at our heroes real quick. We have a decent selection. We have Irsa and Bersi. They're new, in my opinion. Alright, so let's see. Let's promote you. That's the first thing I want to do. So, that's the... Is this the willpower stat? Yeah. Yeah, I know that game. Do I want to upgrade the strength? The willpower? This amount of direct damage can naturally do to an enemy's armor. That's fine. And then that, I think. He's almost ranked up again. Didn't realize how many kills he had under his belt there. Okay. Ersa, right? She watches you approach with her head tilted back and points a thumb towards Ludin's tent. No. Here for you. Oh? Can we talk? Ersa shakes her head no. A smile on her lips. Eyelids low. Why not? I don't. You're Ludin's bodyguard? No, he's mine. Before you have the chance to be confused, she cackles abrupt and loud, then looks slightly embarrassed. You are his personal guard, though. Her expression changes to, of course. How did you end up with someone like Ludin? Luck. You don't talk? No. You do, though. I don't. She watches you expectantly. It's about the flaming arrows. She raises an eyebrow. Vara and fire don't get along. All you get is a shrug. If you're not going to use them... She pulls an arrow, there's a flick of the wrist, and you don't quite catch. Suddenly a bird combusts in the tree behind you and falls to the ground smoldering. Half the camp has turned to watch. Don't tell me not to. She watches you expectantly. Well, this has been fun. She crosses her arms, a hand on her chin, and cocks her head to one side. Until next time here, sir. Hakon. You stop. You look over your shoulder. I'm a witch, so be careful. She put her forefinger to her lips with a soft shh. You depart, not quite sure what to make of that. Me neither. You have a moment? As you approach Bersi, he lowers the book he was reading. He doesn't strike you as the book reading type. Yeah, Bersi. And your Hakon. We've gotten that out of the way, haven't we? I have some questions. Say what you want to say. What's a Varl doing working for Ludin? What's a Varl doing working for another Varl? What difference does it make? It looks like you're in charge right now, so do me a favor and don't get Ludin killed. He's important to you? No, but that's one way to put it. Why'd you learn to fight? Same way as you. By fighting. You know what I mean. I robbed well-protected merchants for at least one man in a lifetime. Is that what you mean? Yeah. Not anymore. I've had a lot of jobs. Can I trust you? What a loaded question. Depends what you mean. Whose back will you have if things go wrong? Assume I'm looking out for myself, and you'll figure it out. Does Ludin understand that? Ludin doesn't even understand that half of his army is here just to protect him from the people he talks to. What do you want to know? I won't keep you any longer. See you on the battlefield, oh leader of Varl. You could join us. I'm where I want to be. Don't forget what I said about keeping Ludin alive. Got it? As you step away, you can't help but wonder if there was a bit of threat behind the gravely request. So it would seem. How's our morale? It's great. It's just great, you know? Training heroes, we can just leave. I don't even think we need rest because of the great morale we already have. So, yeah, let's leave. I like it. You overhear a conversation while marching alongside the warriors. I'm happy to stomp some slags as much as the next while, but I didn't join up to take up orders from Hakon, says one. Apparently he doesn't realize you're within earshot. Not willing to die for him either. We'll threaten him loudly. Anyone who agrees with this Yox lover, step forward, you roar. Pack stops abruptly. You sense some mild terror from the one with the big mouth. What's your name? You ask. Whis, he replies, and stammers. Won't happen again? Not after you miss a couple of meals, I'd wager. You reply, and walk on. In the distance, you hear his friends laughing at his misfortunes. Well, morale has declined, but that's fine. Make sure we put that boy in his place. A small gathering of tents come into view of a group of merchants from the look of it. You ask what they're doing here. We'll camp down at the Goldstone ahead, one tells you. Leaving an offering to the Dengar, as one does. His expression turns. Friends started appearing out of nowhere. Someone will stayed. Thought the Goldstone would be safe, but damned if I knew why. We've been dodging them since we left. You have anything to trade? Not much, he replies. Anything of value we left at the Goldstone. I've never seen this many power in one place before. You're off to deal with those dredge. You nod. We could part with some supplies if we need them. I'll take them. How much? I'll give them freely. Clearing the road is more than we could ask. I have one request though. My wife's brother stayed at the Goldstone. You know him by a necklace with many gold rings. If you see him, say we are safely in Strand. You agree, and the merchants continue onward. Seems like taking care of those dredge paid off. Which is good. The caravan slows unexpectedly. Word travels down the line and then to Moger, who tells you, Dredge know we're coming. Probably saw us back at the Viderfall and did their usual lurking. Could have been bad if we plodded into them, but we saw them first. Dredge watch you, waiting to see what you do. When's the last time you commanded a few hundred, Hakon? Asked Moger. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. The warriors can take care of themselves. War. When you come across more enemies than your party can handle, you'll engage in war. You'll give your army orders to fit the situation, but be prepared to get your own hands dirty as well. By making battle easier for yourself, you'll end up with higher casualties. Or you can take burden on yourself with a harder battle, but save more lives. If you're ever desperately outnumbered, it may be best to run, avoiding battle completely. Dredge line the battlefield, weapons drawn. A fight seems inevitable. Took a quick head count, there must be at least 507 of them. You have 185 fighters and 466 Varl at your side. Even from here, you can see nervous glances amidst the enemy ranks. This looks like a good chance to push the advantage. Oversee. We'll charge. Consider taking your trusted allies and leading the charge, battering down the enemy. It will throw you into the thick of battle where fighting is most dangerous, but a strong charge can save lives. Yeah, let's do it. You gather your allies and tell them to get ready to lead the attack. Yeah, fuck it, let's go. I don't really want to bring loot in for this. Sorry, but not sorry. I would rather bring you. And you look like you use bows, so you should be in handy. Yeah, let's go. I'm kind of concerned because it's going to be a heavy fight. Hopefully it works out in my favor. Shit, that is kind of a heavy fight, isn't it? Fucking yikes. I want you over here. Wow, I can't believe how many of them actually there truly are. Where's the Idic? There you are. Yeah, this is just gonna have to do. I want to make myself some space over here. I want to get in there as much as I can. Alright, so you can't do jack shit. That's really unfortunate, actually. Tempest, yeah, you're just gonna have to rest, unfortunately. I'm going with you. Wow. What do you have for abilities? Slag and burn. Slag and burn, you trap an area, laying down coals, which do 1 strength. Explodes in 5 tile area, leaving 2 coals. Yeah. Anyway. You can do it. 80% is pretty good. Don't know what that's doing, but I don't really love that. There's 1 hit left. That'll literally finish him off. Am I already in range? Yeah. But I probably should move into here. Good stuff. %? Cool. Alright, we'll use you to finish off that one. 60%, but... Yes! Good hit. I want to move you over here a little bit more. Another promotion. I gotta get Edic out of there when I can. Oh, big hit. I kind of need to attack this one. That one has too much damage it can possibly do. I need to get Edic out of there. I need to get him out of there, and I think I'll rally. Nice. Okay, I can move you freaking nowhere, pretty much. You're gonna have to rest, unfortunately. One health, but he has. And get him fucking out of there. I need to take care of his stuff too. Shit, he's taking such a beating. He has what, 5 health? There's more coming. Shit. Okay, big hit. He's doomed. Just trying to look at what I got for options here. I really don't want to put Edic in harm's way here. He's doomed. Yep. I can kill that bigger guy. But I think we should go after these ones that are smaller at this point. Because they have a lot of strength. This is pretty much an even fight. We can probably deal with it. One strength, one break out of heavy impact. He just went, so we don't need to attack him. Really, you? Unfortunately, that also hurt Moog here. Good. Good, good. We'll go up here with Hakon. We can take out this guy, I hope. Good. Alright, one guy's left. So yeah, overall not horrible considering the fact that that could have been way worse. I could have lost way more people, and a lot of people did get hurt in this battle. Like, only one of them we actually, like, got knocked, so he'll actually be injured for, I don't know, a few days, a couple days. But I can always swap in Luden for him, which is good. That takes care of the fight. Nice. That's not bad. You take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemy is being pushed back all the way down the line. You could take this opportunity to pull back and leave combat melee. On the other hand, chasing down more dredge would rally your fighters and save a few lives. You won't have time to rest and change your party, but a chance to loot your enemies might even reveal items they took from previous victims. We should probably pull back. We actually are pretty fucked up. The dredge give you wide berth and scatter to the distance. Yeah. Because look at all those freaking attacks. We only got one injury. We didn't lose anybody. So, I call that a win. I think with that, though... Will it stop? Okay, it does. With that, though, that's a good opportunity for us to end today's episode of the Banner Saga. Hope you guys all enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me what you think of today's episode. Of course, if you're new to my channel where I've been watching me for a little while and you haven't done so, feel free to subscribe to me, Mad Squash 924, and don't forget to ring the bell to get notified of my latest videos. On the next episode, we're going to be moving on, as we have been with Hakon's group, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.